The Civil War. Episode 1. A Nation Divided. When the smoke of revolution cleared, a new nation was born. But beneath its freedoms, a deeper conflict lingered for decades. The United States stood as two worlds in one body. The industrial North, rising on factories and railways, and the agrarian South, chained to cotton and slavery. Every law, every election, every compromise only delayed the inevitable. By 1860, the question was no longer if the Union would break. But when Episode 2, the election and the exodus, in 1860, Abraham Lincoln, a lawyer from Illinois, was elected president. His promise? To halt slavery's expansion to the South. His victory was nothing less than a declaration of war. Within months, 11 states seceded, forming the Confederate States of America. Flags were raised. Capitals moved to Richmond, and the Union, born from revolution, now faced its greatest test: survival. Episode 3, The First Shots. April 12th, 1861. Fort Sumter, South Carolina. Confederate cannons opened fire. The Civil War had begun. Crowds cheered, convinced it would end by Christmas. But the war would last 4 long years and claim more American lives than any conflict before or since. Episode 4, Blood and Iron. Bull Run, Antietam, Shiloh, names etched in blood. The North had numbers and industry. The South had fierce generals and home ground. Brother fought brother. Towns turned to ashes. Fields became graves. War became a machine, devouring a generation. Episode 5. The Emancipation. In 1863. As the war raged on, Lincoln signed the Emancipation Proclamation. It declared that all enslaved people in rebel territories were, from that moment, free. The war for union became a war for freedom. And in that shift, America began to redefine its soul. Episode 6, Turning Point. At Gettysburg, the tide began to turn. 3 days of thunder shook the land. 50,000 men lay dead or wounded. Lincoln delivered just 272 words. That government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth. Episode 7, The End of War. By 1865, the Confederacy was crumbling. Richmond burned, Lee surrendered to Grant at Appomattox. The guns fell silent, but victory carried tragedy. Lincoln would not live to see peace. On April 14th, he was struck down by an assassin's bullet. A nation wept. Episode 8. Reconstruction and Rebirth. The war ended, but unity did not return overnight. The South lay in ruins. Freed men and women searched for a future once denied. Reconstruction promised equality, but birthed resistance, violence, and segregation. Out of blood and ruin, a new America emerged, scarred but alive. Episode 9. Epilogue. The Civil War defined America, not only by what it destroyed, but by what it promised: freedom, unity. From its ashes, the United States was reborn, divided still, but alive.